to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on them. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
And it's quickly 0-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Kemp was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Tony Kemp is the second out of the opening frame. Fouled off. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first, and now it'll be the Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, we're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
They're sitting up talking.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Skied down the left field line. Davis on the move, but this will land untouched.
Yeah, he's right here. He's going around. Oh, now he's going to shake. Oh, he didn't shake me down.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now to the plate, Mark Canha. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Bouncer to the left side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, Dero, this is like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, David Bodie, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys for securing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind it that night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Looking up is the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. On the ground and right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next. Baez. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. And ball was crushed. Mike Fiers enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He swings and grounds it to short. And the the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on this. At the plate, Austin Allen. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Jason Hayward is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 22, Jason Hayward.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get it.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, Mike fires. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Fouled away.
Yeah, I know I'm flying an airplane.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Set with the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Fouled off.
I did my fishing talents on solo. I flew the helicopter in the water.
Can't say he's
and I switched seats, and I sat in the water and fished.
Pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They still find themselves. So here's Albert Almora next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And this one is gone. Now.
I did mine at the agency.
At the plate, David Bodie. Line hard toward right center. And Boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Davis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Into center field, line drive base hit. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will... Score easily. Paul Blackburn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Swinging a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 runs. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And this one will bounce into the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong with the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back to center fielder, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
He did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Laureano is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. To send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So now it's Mark Canha. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The next 0-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. But here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Parker Dunshee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in the second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batter,
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now back, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he'll dive back in. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Stephen Piscotty will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. And they're runners at the corners now. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one. Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The bat, number 10.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Comes set and the 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but James Caprillion gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So now to the plate, David Bodie. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Kenna is there, 1 away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So it's at the plate, Matt Chapman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Giving chase is Almora. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Chris Davis next to bat. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Rowan Wick will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 50.
At the plate, Austin Allen, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Grossman, the switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The batter, number 22.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. He singled his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. Dalton Jeffries gets to call the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Javier Baez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Line drive base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Seth Brown is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Brown, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Sean Murphy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Murphy.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Franklin Barreto will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Noisy, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. 1-1 the count now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Contreras has got it, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Sean Murphy is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Sheldon Noisy will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Number 41 is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Chad Pinder is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Albert Almora will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Your attention, please.
Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now playing shortstop, number 12.
Jorge Mateo is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Tyler Ramirez is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. He's set, and the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Mateo. Now at second, number 18.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Number 41.
At the plate now, David Bodie. as he lines it out to center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Vimael Mashi is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Standing in, Chris Davis. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Bryant is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now back.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. Fouled off. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, and they Vimael Mashi will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot. J.B. Wendelken will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jonah Heim will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Wendelken now catching and batting 9. Number 37.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Ramirez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Gone!
The batter, number 50.
Stepping in now, Rowan Wick. Softly hit out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Javier Baez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonah Heim, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jonah Heim is retired to kick off the 9th. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Ramon Laureano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jorge Mateo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Mateo is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
19-6 in this one today. Chicago bang out 10 home runs. Kyle Hendricks is the winning pitcher of record. Sean Manaea struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time to the ball game. 4 hours and 17 minutes.